Hi, I'm Vicki Sowards again, and this week I really enjoyed our reading. The Power of Presence, the book was fantastic to me. It raised a lot of points of things that I've been through in the past few months since COVID came along. The company I work for had over 300 employees at the start of the COVID pandemic. We're now down to 25 corporate employees and about 40 nurses in the field. So as you can see, we've had a lot of changes. And in our changes, as I was reading the book about presence, I was thinking about the people that I've worked with throughout all of these changes. Um, First thing that really struck me was when they talked about on page 167 about the elevator and getting in the elevator with somebody and either having a conversation with them or just letting things go. When we've gotten into the elevator or had an opportunity to speak with our COO or our owner of our company, we've all taken upon ourselves to find out what he's thinking and what his thoughts are. I think that, like it said on page 111, when an employee senses that a leader get them, they also can are able to be more productive in their work. During this time also, we've had to lay people off and have those difficult conversations with people. And it was difficult to have those conversations and to be present and to think about yourself or the situation that that person was going to be in. Empathy became a big part of our conversations, and we would try to put on the best face that we could for those people that we had to do those things with. It's difficult. It's a difficult situation that a lot of us have found ourselves in the last few months. I really enjoyed the if you're using distinct interactions to be inquisitive and to build your connections with people. As innovators, we need to have those connections. We need to be able to talk to other people and get their ideas about things. And while we're getting their ideas, we need to also think about questioning their ideas to help stimulate them and to stimulate us as well. I thought it was interesting in the video we watched this week where he talked about creativity and that we are educating our children from the waist up. We're giving them all of those things that they need to know, but we're not giving them the chances to be creative and to use their interactions and the gifts that they've been given to learn more and more about themselves. And I think creativity is such an important part of innovation. If we're not creative, we can't be innovative. We can't look at something and come up with a new way to do things. I wonder about our children that we have today and how innovative they'll be in the future. They know how to use a computer, they know how to use video games, they know how to do things like that. But I'm old. When I was growing up, you would take a Kleenex and make a dress for your Barbie doll. You would go and come up with games to play. You would be outside at night playing tag, hide and seek, things like that, and not sitting inside. We would have to come up with games to play in the pool, things like that. We didn't have all the things that kids have now. So at some point in time, I wonder how innovative that we will see them being. I also really enjoyed the parts where Ms. Hughes talked about how negativity can take over. If somebody comes to us with an idea or a plan and we are negative about it and we're like, oh, that'll never work, you can't do that, rather than coming up with ideas to make it work. My boss always tells me, don't tell me how we can't do it, tell me how we can do it. And I'd like to leave that with you today, that we need to have an I can attitude as we work on our innovations.